Reggae Just Extra with Ras Dennis.
There was a time when, the brothers seemed to have gotten soft. That's why they might not be here today physically. So a little softness came in.
Bunny Wailer was the man who initiated the Wailers' breakup, not Chris Blackwell, a statement made by Copeland Forbes, the former manager of the charismatic and mercurial reggae legend, Peter Tosh, during an interview with the Bridge FM to promote his book, Reggae My Life Is. My name is Ras Dennis, and you are welcome to another video by Reggae Just Extra. This episode is purely about what led to the Wailers' breakup in 1974, in which many point their fingers at Chris Blackwell. Kindly stay tuned to learn a thing or two in this episode, and do remember to subscribe to this channel, like and hit the notification bell to be the first to watch our next video.
You are now watching Reggae Just Extras, the Wailers Breakups Edition.
The trio of Bob, Peter, and Bunny started out with hits like Simmer Down, Trench Town Rock, Nice Time, Concrete Jungle, and Get Up, Stand Up. By late 1963, singers Junior Braithwaite, Beverley Kelso, and Cherry Smith had joined the group. The lineup consisted of Braithwaite on vocals, Marley on guitar, Tosh on keyboard, Wailer on percussion, with Smith and/or Kelso on backing vocals. In 1965, Kelso left the band. Bob, Peter, Bunny, and Braithwaite took turns on lead vocals. Braithwaite left shortly after providing lead vocals for the single It Hurts to Be Alone, leaving the band consisting of the trio of Bunny, Bob, and Peter. However, by 1974 the trio was to be no more, as each began their solo careers. Many have put their own spin on the breakup. Some even laid the blame for the breaking up of reggae's most brilliant triumvirate squarely at the feet of Chris Blackwell's approach in handling the group. Because of Bob's Caucasian father, Blackwell was said to found it more easier to package and promote Bob to an European market. An attorney at law, Miguel Lorne, once said Blackwell helped to break up the group, he noted, on the basis that Blackwell felt that he could market Bob Marley to the world. But when he said the world, he really meant the white world. The prominent attorney noted that the breakup of the Wailers, in the sense of division among Bob, Peter, and Bunny, really hurt Peter Tosh. He went on to state that Peter Tosh was so upset with the affair to the point where he began referring to Bob as the white man's son. Attorney at law, Maxine Stowe, who served as the late Bunny Wailer's manager up to the time of his death, said the Black Heart Man was dejected by the manner in which Blackwell erased himself and Peter Tosh, brushed them aside, and rebranded their collaborative works, to which they have intellectual property rights, as solely Bob Marley's. In addition, she said the major asset of the Wailers and the Wailers catalog has still not been settled. Bunny's issue with Blackwell was how he took Bob Marley and the Wailers' name, the title, and redid the works of the Wailers and removed their image and just put Bob's image. They were sidelined in their visibility, because the industry now is what is your brand, and even your earnings are depleted because people don't know if this is you, Bob Marley and the Wailers, Stowe said. That whole confusion, that whole much, which is why his work was known. We have to get back the Wailer identity, so if even past generations have not known or learned, future generations should. It is an evergreen asset,
You
Stowe
are now
explained.
watching Reggae Just Extras, the Wailers Breakups Edition.
She further stated that One Love was written by Bob, Bunny, and Clement Dodd. So, when Bob covered One Love in his solo career, it should have credited the original, but it is presented as if it's just Bob Marley's original song. However, Copeland Forbes has criticized long-standing claims that Island Records founder Chris Blackwell destroyed the Wailers group and has, instead, pinpointed Bunny Wailer as the man who caused the band's breakup. He stated that while Bunny fancied himself as the intellectual center of the group, Peter, in his estimation and that of many others, was the most erudite, while Bob, Marley, was the smartest of them all. Yeah, I will forever stick by that. I have lots of things to prove that way, because the breakup was initiated by Bunny in 1973 after the first Catch a Fire tour, because he didn't understand a lot of things like tour support, Forbes said. He, Bunny, told me in his own words that when they finished the tour they got a financial statement from the record company. And, he asked, how could they owe the record company? Is not the record company work, is them work. But they don't understand, a new group goes through that, and you get a tour support for the group, so every tour you do, you get a financial statement so you can know much money is being spent on you, he added. Continued Forbes, so he took that personally in the opposite way, but because he didn't understand it, so he quit the group. And he even tried to get Peter to quit too at that time, and Peter's girlfriend Yvonne, the one that died in the car crash, said no, just continue to do your work. According to Forbes, in an ensuing U.S. tour, with Bunny having left, we had to bring in Joe Higgs to fill in for the missing Bunny Wailers, thinking that he may come back at a later stage, which he never did, so that led to the breakup there. It should be noted that Bunny Wailer had in the past accused Lee Scratch Perry of screwing the group. He just sat there in the studio while we played our music, and then he screwed us. We never saw a dime from those albums we did with him. Lee Perry's ignorance cost us a lot of money, and I never forgave him. Bunny said. Chris Blackwell had also denied the assertions that he sidelined Bunny Wailer and Peter Tosh in favor of Bob Marley because the gong was half white. Mr. Blackwell described the accusations as untrue and misdirected. Nevertheless, he said that he, being a white man, understood the misgivings Peter and Bunny had about him due to the antecedents of other producers. Peter Tosh didn't like me. He suggested I favored Bob because Bob was half white, with an English-born father. Behind my back, he referred to me as Whitewell and Whitewurst, Blackwell noted. All I can say is that his suspicions were misguided, Blackwell noted in his memoir Islander, My Life in Music and Beyond. Thanks for watching, and do remember to subscribe, give it a like and post a positive comment in the comment section below, and I'll see you again very soon for another video.
Many thanks for watching Reggae Just Extra with Ras Dennis.